Hey everyone, today we're going to do a very thorough, upfront, and honest review of Ocean Key Marine Reserve. This is MSC's private island in the Bahamas. It is very close, of just about 60 to 70 miles south of Miami, so it's a quick trip there. They do overnights there and even late night stays. Let's go check it out. Hey everyone, John here from Bite Size Cruises. Welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to look all around Ocean Key Marine Reserve. This is MSC's private island, like I said, in the Bahamas. It is beautiful. One of my favorite things about this port is that you dock there, which is very nice. Unlike Great Stirrup Key, the Norwegian island, this one is kind of similar to Perfect Day, but even more convenient, I think, because you really just get off, as you see, and you walk right onto the island, whereas Perfect Day, you have that long bridge where you have to go all the way over. This is great. This is the little welcome center here to Ocean Key. If you look ahead of you to the right, if you are staying in the yacht club, that's a little welcome area for yacht club members, and they will take you down to the yacht club area of Ocean Key. Otherwise, you could just wander in here. There are shops on your left over there. And then to the right is the excursion center. So if you have any excursions set up, whether they're during the day or at night, you just head right to there and they will coordinate everything for you. Have you sign your waivers, do all the things you need to do, and then you just wait for your time to go on your excursion. So as we wander around the island here, you'll see a lot of different kind of sections of the island. If you were there in the evening or even during the day, they do some of these little tours that go out on boats. This is where you would get those very close. You're only a few hundred feet from the ship, and you're right by the excursion hut that we talked about there. Off to the distance there is where the employees and workers that stay and work on the island is where they live. They're actually really nice, looking like apartments / dorms. Then as you walk over here, as we said, there are some shops over there. There are all different kinds of shops that you would find on every island of things that are made in the Bahamas, some MSC branded stuff, some foundation stuff. MSC has a foundation there. And then you can kind of wander through here. This is going to be Springer's Bar on your right here. It's the big open air bar on the island. It's usually pretty crowded here throughout the day and evening if you are on the island. It's really the only large bar that is here. And then you can just keep walking and wandering. You can just walk in one direction. The sidewalks and the paths here are very large, so if you do have any special needs or need some assistance to get around in a wheelchair or anything, it is very, very, very good for that. There are also little trams that drive around that can help you as well if you need that. Then, as you can see, one of the things here that I will just give you some information, it's not a good or bad thing. It's just there's not a ton of shade on the island, as the island is very young. So a lot of these trees are just very small. At some point, they will be larger and there will be tons of shade. But as of right now, it's probably advisable to if you're on the beach, to rent an umbrella or get a cabana or something like that if you're going to be out all day. To the left over here, you're going to have your kind of buffet area where you can go and have lunch. It's like a large cafeteria, outdoor cafeteria style. And on the right is just like a little cove. That's where you will also find a lot of your kind of in the water activities like paddles and scuba stuff and all of that over here, where you can rent things and go out and check out those things. Then we're just going to continue to wander the island here. I'm going to let you enjoy the view for a little bit. I don't want to talk over the whole thing. But coming up here on your right, you will see some food trucks as well. These are included, not additional cost, and they do have similar food as they have in the buffet. One of our other big tips here is that you can see this whole island in about an hour. there are a decent amount of excursions. I'm sure they will add more. To the left up here, you're going to see a large beach area, which is really nice, beautiful sand. And then you'll see these little tram stops around there as well, where you can pick up the tram. Like I said, the sidewalks in the paved area here is very large, so if you do need help getting around, that is awesome. But as you can see, there is not a lot of shade, so put a lot of sunscreen on and be ready for that, because it does get spicy and hot out when you're out here. There's not many places to escape from the sun. But you can wander around most of the island here. If you go this way, I will give you one warning. If you do go straight, and this is where straight is when you get off the ship, it does not wind around to the lighthouse. So you can go all the way around, and then it'll look like it connects, but it doesn't. So you would have to go all the way back and make a left when you get off the ship to go to the lighthouse. There's this awesome little bridge here that connects the two coves here, and which ultimately takes you to the yacht club area. But this area is beautiful. It's a great picture spot. This is where everyone is stopping for their Instagram photos. But it is beautiful here, and you can see how nice it is. And there's beach on both sides of this, so lots of places to sit, ample beach space. Again, just not a ton of spots where you're going to get large trees or a ton of umbrellas that are included in your cruise fare. Then you're winding in here to the actual yacht club area. We were on the yacht club on one of our cruises, so we got some video of the yacht club beach, which is going to be redone this upcoming April. It is very rocky on the yacht club beach. I think they're going to take care of that and either move that area or smooth it out somehow. I don't know if they're going to dredge and fix it, but they're going to be closed for several weeks, and this is one of the things that they're addressing. The restaurant in the yacht club area is beautiful. The food is great, and as you can see, there are no shortage of umbrellas there. Plenty of umbrellas in the yacht club area for you to get some shade. Really, really nice area, and you'll see here in a second someone actually pulling the wheelchair down, so you do get to see that there's a ton of accessibility here on the island. Otherwise, the one last thing we wanted to show you is that since it's so close to Miami, they do late night stays here on the last night of your cruise, and they do some overnights. I was able to do an overnight, so here you'll see Springer's Bar at night. And then last but not least, I will let you watch a little bit of the lighthouse show, which is really fun and you enjoyed it. And they do have a little bonfire on the beach as well. And that is your little review and tour of Ocean Key Marine Reserve in the Bahamas. Thanks, everyone.